As we come to this special night for soon-to-be Chief Dicarlo, I've been given the honor to tell you a little bit about him. I've known Mark since he was originally appointed here back in 1996, and culminating to tonight isn't what he's done in the past year. It's not what he's done in the past 5 years. It's what he's done since he started here with the Morris Township Police Department in 1996. And a few little stories and everything else, but I used to call him Hound Dog because every time he went out there, I was in the detective bureau at that time, he was always bringing in a narcotics arrest. Doesn't matter what zone you put him in, where you put him in, he was coming in with an arrest. He was out there producing, and he had just had a knack for police work, and he always knew that great things were going to come for Mark, and I'm pleased that you're all here tonight to recognize him. So, a little bit about him. He was appointed as a probationary police officer in August of 1996 after graduating the 47th Basic Police Recruit class at the Morris County Police Academy. He was then assigned to the Patrol Division, and while assigned there, he had numerous responsibilities that he took in over the years, including being the field training officer, and training our new officers that came on board, communications officer, and a firearms instructor. From September of 2005 to May of 2006, then Patrolman Dicarlo was assigned to the Morris County Prosecutor's Office Special Enforcement Unit, and during this time he participated in numerous narcotic investigations in Morris County. He was also assigned to investigate a prostitution establishment that based itself in Morris Township, and through that investigation resulted in a number of arrests and the seizure of more than $250,000 that was returned to Morris Township to enhance our law enforcement efforts. In May of 2006, Patrolman Dicarlo then became Detective Dicarlo and assigned to the Detective Bureau, where he was primarily responsible for the investigation of narcotic cases. He was also lead detective in many of the other criminal investigations during that time. As a detective, Detective Dicarlo received the award from the Morris County Detectives Association for a burglary and theft investigation involving firearms that were eventually recovered. In October of 2007, Detective Dicarlo was promoted to the rank of sergeant and was assigned to the Patrol Division in charge of a squad of patrol officers. He remained in that position, influencing and guiding a number of our patrolmen in the department, and in October of 2012, Sergeant Dicarlo was promoted to the rank of lieutenant. He was assigned to the Patrol Division as a shift commander and responsible for a patrol squad and other administrative collateral duties, including the training function, field training officer program, the bike unit, productivity, community outreach, the intern program, and emergency services unit. He had a lot on his plate, and he took every one of those and ran with it, and we had very, very good efforts in all of those programs. This resulted in him being promoted to the rank of captain in December of 2016, and he was assigned as the administrative division commander with the associated collateral duties that come with that position. During his career, Mark has received numerous department awards, accommodations, and letters of recognition. He's also had 2 life-saving awards for performing CPR and successfully reviving victims in cardiac arrest. He's also received an Honorable Service Award for a narcotic investigation, again resulting in the seizure of a large amount of cash and the apprehension of drug dealers. As a sergeant, he also received an Exceptional Duty Award as the patrol supervisor involving the homicide investigation involving a young child in 2010. Just a little story on that is, when I was chief at that point, and I got a phone call from then Captain McGinnis, and I said, he's telling me what's going on. I said, who was the first guy on the scene? And he said, Sergeant Dicarlo. I said, thank God, because she knew that it was going to be handled correctly with that kind of investigation. Mark has also received the Grand Cordon Unit Citation for a narcotics investigation he participated that resulted in the arrest of 7 individuals and the distribution of narcotics in several of our local high schools. He was recognized as the Morris Township Police Officer of the Year in 2000 as a leader in the department in overall productivity. He's also been honored by the Knights of Columbus as the Officer of the Year for the apprehension of an armed robbery suspect. Not only has he done great things here at the police department, he's also maintained his education and kind of gone through everything With that, in 1995, he received an Associate's Science degree from County College of Morris. He continued his education while police officer in 2005, received a Bachelor of Science degree in Human Services from Thomas Edison State College. And most recently, in May of 2016, Mark graduated from the College of St. Elizabeth with a master's degree in Justice Administration and Public Policy. Chief Dicarlo is also a graduate of the prestigious New Jersey State Chiefs of Police Command and Leadership Program. And earlier this year, he was selected by the New Jersey State Chiefs of Police to attend a program down in Florida called the STAR program, which is for 4 future chiefs. He was the only one selected from the state of New Jersey to attend that program down in Florida. And then to top that out, also, he was selected to attend a senior leadership program in Manchester, England, earlier last year. And this kind of coincided at the same time with the terrorist attacks in Manchester. And Mark was able to work with his other law enforcement professionals from around the world as part of those programs. And again, he earned these programs. These weren't paid programs that he was to go. He was selected to go to these programs because of what he has done in his career. He had previously served with the Morris County Rapid Deployment Team and was the coordinator of the Morris County Critical Incident Debriefing Team, and he's been the past commander of our department's Emergency Services Unit. Chief Dicarlo is a certified instructor in firearms, shotguns, subguns, diversionary devices, less lethal than lethal devices, and the deployment of ballistic shields. Mark resides in Long Valley with his family. Joining us tonight is his wife Jill, daughter Sophia, Rose, and Audrey, his parents Carmine and Judy, and brothers Michael and Robert, and sister Anna Lori, and all of their families. So it is with great pride, Mayor, Sister, and Township Committee, that I present to you Chief Mark Dicarlo to take the oath of office as the 12th Chief of Police of the Morris Township Police Department. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Call Mr. Mills and Police Committee.
Yes, ma'am. Very close. So if you have somebody coming up to hold the Bible? Great. Stand right here, sir. Face the audience. Left hand on the Bible, raise your right. Big moment. You solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in this state and the United States pursuant to the authority of the people, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
You further solemnly swear that you will faithfully, justly, and impartially perform all the duties of office of Chief of Police of the Township of Morris to the best of your ability, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations.
Mark, it's an honor to be here in the room with you and the rest of you gentlemen. It's my second time in all the years I've been here of swearing in a new police chief. And I'd just like you all to realize one thing. These gentlemen back here are wearing bulletproof vests. Think about that. What they do for you and for our livelihood and for our country. God bless you all. Thank you. This is unbelievable because when I was sworn in as a township committee man about, 25, 30 years ago, my father was here, and I appreciated that more than I could tell you, and I'm sure you feel the same way. God bless you, and all the best to you, sir.
Congratulations, Chief Dicarlo. I've had the opportunity to know you since my tenure, 9 years on this committee, and you've always been a pleasure to work with, a professional. And I think that shows just by looking around this room. But not only that, we've got some of your former colleagues here that I'd like to point out. Chief Sims, in the back over there on the left. Chief Roman, right here in the middle of the room. And all the way in the back on the right, coming from Iowa. There he is. There he is. Chief Dennis Riley. And lastly, to note, Morris County Prosecutor Fred Knapp. So, just with that showing here tonight with the folks around this room and your former colleagues, former peers coming here tonight for you, along with Morris County Prosecutor, is a tribute to you and the work you've done. So congratulations again, job well done, and looking forward to many years with you here as Chief. Thanks.
Chief Dicarlo, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. I want to thank my coworkers, members of the Morris Township Committee, family and friends, members of the community for joining in on my celebration this evening. I want to recognize a few individuals that are present. Again, Morris County Prosecutor Fred Knapp, Morris County Chief of Detectives John Spears, the retired Morris Township Police Chiefs Sims, Lohman, Quinn, and Riley. Retired Morris Township Police members Stan Sims, Kevin O'Shea, Richard Frone, and Steve Summer. To the Morris County Police Chiefs, thank you for coming. For all other current and retired law enforcement officers, I appreciate you coming this evening. Officer Emergency Management Coordinator Jeff Ball as well. Thank you. I want to specifically thank Chief Devens from Morristown and Chief Atchison from Madison for assisting us in road coverage this evening so my officers could be here to celebrate. Thank you. My apologies, obviously, to anyone that I may have forgotten. I want to thank the members of the Morris Township Committee for so graciously bestowing upon me the position of Chief of Police. I completely understand and accept the responsibility of the position and offer my utmost attention and commitment to my duties and responsibilities. I understand and appreciate the need for our police force to provide services that strive for excellence, protect and serve, address quality of life issues, and maximize effectiveness and efficiency. I pledge to you all that our police force will accomplish this by preserving equality, dignity, fairness, provide a relentless pursuit of justice and preservation of life. To my coworkers, I promise to focus on your professional and personal growth. I promise to provide a harmonious workplace that understands and respects the needs of all of you. To my supervisory staff, we will work closely together in order to continue to provide direction and leadership to our personnel. Our focus will be on professionalism and customer service. To the community, I convey to you the belief and trust I have in the performance of my officers and civilian staff. I respectfully request in return that you have the same for them. I understand your trust in us does not come easy, but will hopefully come with time, transparency, and through building and maintaining our relationships. Our community is diverse, and I will continue to improve the diversity of our police department. I truly believe that public trust is gained when the police force mirrors the diversity of the community in which it serves. Morris Township Police is an accredited agency that maintains best practice through policy, procedures, and training of our personnel. Those best practices are what is going to lead to our safe community. A community where police officers are trusted and called upon to keep our children, schools, businesses, residents, and motorists as safe as possible. To my family and friends, thank you for your continued love and support as I chase my career goals. Please continue to support me as I challenge and assist my staff in achieving theirs. Thank you all once again for joining my celebration as Chief of Morris Township Police Department. You're all welcome, of course, to join me and my family at the Madison Hotel and the Conservatory for a reception afterwards starting at 8. Thank you for your time.
Congratulations once again, Chief Dicarlo. I just wanted to say that yesterday I had the privilege of sitting with our new chief and listened while he presented, not even having taken the job yet, his vision for what plans should lay out over 30, 60, 90 days, over 3 years, just to have such clear vision and forward thinking about community policing, community awareness, interaction with your staff and with the community. I think it's just really a tribute to you that you would come forward with that, again, not having even taken the job. So we're looking forward to just wonderful things from you. Congratulations.
I had an opportunity to work with the chief while I was a Morris County prosecutor and a municipal prosecutor, and now as a committee person. And what struck me most from what you just said, Chief, was you referred to these men and women as co-workers, and that's what they are. So I think if you treat them that way, they'll give you the respect that your position deserves, and I think you will, and I know that about you. So I hope that everyone standing in here, you realize this is a new beginning, you have a new chief, and embrace this opportunity to work with the new chief. Thank you.
Just a proud moment, as I said before, for all of us. And the interesting thing is, we have the best police department in the whole of Morris County and maybe the state. And now you're the chief of the best police department in Morris County, maybe the state, and all that best police.
And the problem with being the mayor is you get to go last and everybody said everything already. So I did want to say thank you to all of our distinguished folks that came from as far away as Iowa. Thank you to all the men and women of Morris Township Police Department for being here tonight. Yes, you truly are a very special part of Morris Township. You keep us safe. You make us feel like our homes are protected, our lives are protected. And so thank you from the mayor's chair, but from the residents of Morris Township, thank you very, very much. And Chief, you will be getting more phone calls like you did on Sunday night of Labor Day from the mayor saying, I just talked to a resident that needs your help, and you took my call, so thank you. If everyone would stand, and we will dismiss the color guard, please.
Detail. Attention. Port arms. Right face. Forward march.
And we will take a 5-minute break.